Good morning, Bolivar, and good morning, all. My name is Amy Maxwell Chase, and I'm the Executive Director of the Bolivar Point Lighthouse Foundation. And I am joined today with a very special, dear and guest and friend of the Lighthouse Foundation, Colin Reed of Yoten Paints. We're going to get to this in just a minute, but I just want to start off by just sharing that here we are upon us, the 151st anniversary of the most iconic and fabulous, gorgeous lighthouse here in Texas on Bolivar Peninsula, and that she's turning 151 years old this Sunday, November 19th. And it's amazing to think in the last year where we've come. It was a year ago that we were preparing for this huge gala that we had. The grounds were all set and lit, as so many of y'all know, and then Mother Nature did not cooperate. It was 46 degrees, rain sideways, 2 inches in the tent. At 10:30 in the morning, we had to abort mission and move to the Port Bolivar Volunteer Fire Department. And I just, again, will never be able to express the gratitude and thanks to all of our sponsors, our donors, our in-kind donors that pulled off an incredibly successful evening, literally rerouting, packing up everything here and pulling off a phenomenal fundraiser. People coming from Beaumont, Galveston, far and wide to come and support for the love of the Lighthouse. And so, again, many thanks to all of you and our circle of friends that pulled that off. And that, along with grants from the Texas Historical Foundation and the United States Lighthouse Society, helped us to accomplish our first big goal this year, Colin.
Tremendous.
And it was awesome. We were able to successfully remove the crown on May 15th. And what's amazing is that we brought in experts, leading authorities from all over the country. And what was awesome is that we were able to do this locally and have all local friends of the foundation be able, with the helm, George McMillan and McMillan Building Movers and his incredible team and all, successfully get this crown off. And I'll tell you, as you think of 151 years of weather on the peninsula, I mean, ice storms, hurricanes, rain, snow, wind, the bay freezing over. Yet again, when George said, we're going to pull this crown off on May 15th, that's a hard date, we're going to do it. Y'all, it flooded the days up. I will tell you, it was Mother's Day the day before, and my family and I were sitting in a restaurant in Galveston, and rain was literally coming in the windowsill on our tablecloth. And I got up and excused myself, and I called George McMillan, and I said, are we really doing this tomorrow? And he said, yes, we are. And he said, you know why? Because we're going to get up tomorrow morning, we're going to pray, we're going to pray some more. And you know what? The clouds are going to part, and it's going to be a gorgeous day, and it's going to be a successful day, and we're flawlessly going to get this crown off. And Colin, that is exactly what happened. We were so incredibly blessed. So it was awesome. Thanks to all this love, we were able to deliver on our first big promise, which was incredible. I do want to share that we had some great press, and I want to thank all those that shouted out and gave lovely articles from Coast Monthly Magazine, from Texas Historical Foundation, in their Texas Heritage Magazine, Lighthouse Digest, and Wade's Magazine. And David Harris, we want to thank you so much for your 60th birthday and the fundraiser that you put on at Stingray, and raising a lot of money, again, that just got us further moving in our fundraising efforts. We want to thank you so much for your help in all of that. So with Colin today, we have some very exciting news to share with you on our 151st anniversary. And that is with the extreme generosity of Yoten Paints and Colin Reed. We are excited to make an announcement. They are donating all of the paint to be able to paint this gorgeous tower back to its former glory with the black and white bands.
Absolutely.
So with that, I want to introduce Colin, and I just want to say, Colin, we're so thrilled to have you here. It's so blessed to have you a part of our circle of friends. So thank you. So I just want to start off. So what was it that inspired you and motivated you to get excited with this piece of Texas history, this project?
When I travel anywhere in the world, and particularly when it's a new place, I always research before I go. I want to know how it came to be. Is there any historical buildings that I should visit when I'm there? So when I was doing my research before visiting Crystal Beach, and I think it was May, I found that you were doing a lot of work to restore the lighthouse back to its former glory. And I went, wow, what a fantastic project. I read the storms that had been through. It had been a beacon of hope and safety for so many, protecting families during horrendous storms. And I went, I'd love to help. So I popped an email off to yourself and said, look, I've got a certain skill set. If I can give you that free of charge and be part of that, I'd happily do that. And that's when we met up, and it's been like family ever since.
We do. We very much feel like it's family.
Absolutely.
In fact, his middle name is Maxwell, and he's from Scotland, so I think there must be something to us divine. Something divine.
The Lord brought us together.
Amen. He certainly did. He certainly did. So, Colin, so what will Yote and Paint be providing the Lighthouse?
First and foremost, the analysis of what we need to move forward. Try to prepare the substrate, cast iron, so it's able to take the paint and last for another 151 years. So it's trying to understand, okay, what do we need to do? So getting that surface preparation right, and that on this occasion will be a vapor blast system. And what that does is it cleans the substrate right back to pure. But secondly, what it does is it gives an amplitude, these peaks and valleys, and that increases the surface area between 6 and 10 times. That gives a lot better adhesion for the coating, and if you've got better adhesion, it's going to last a lot longer. So after that, we're looking to apply a really heavy coating of an epoxy with glass flakes in it. And these glass flakes will lay down on the substrate. And what it does is it gives the barrier moisture. You get quite horrific weather here at times.
Sure.
And what we need to make sure is that that moisture, that weather, stays away from the substrate. And then on top of that, we're putting on this fancy polysiloxane top coat. And this will keep the gloss and the colour for many, many years to come. So protecting it and beautifying it at the same time.
So awesome. I get so giddy. I'm so excited to think what this is going to look like when you're driving down Highway 87. You're coming across the causeway over in Galveston. You're coming across the ferry boat. What it's going to look like. Texas City, you're going to be able to see this from miles away.
And then the cruise ships.
And the cruise ships.
Thousands of people that don't even live here, the visitors.
Yes.
This will again be a beacon.
It will be. It will be a beacon.
It'll bring a lot of great tourism as well.
Absolutely a lot of tourism. I'm still in awe of the people that reach out that have lighthouse passports that go all over to the U.S. Getting their passport stamped. They can't wait to be able to come in and see this beauty first and foremost, and be able to open this up to the public and let people see. I mean, like you said, the storms, there's so much history to be told. There's so many stories of just courage, strength, and fortitude. And
a movie being filmed.
Yes, My Sweet Charlie that was filmed was
so much.
Yes.
And there's so much in the past, but the work that you guys are doing now will make sure that history continues to the future. So there's a lot more stories in there.
A lot more stories to come. A lot more. And as we're full with all of us, like I say, as I make these presentations for the love of the Lighthouse, the people that we're meeting, it truly is incredible.
Well, people will be watching this.
Yes.
Another 151 years.
Absolutely, David.
Who are the crazy old people?
Look at them. Look at they did this. They did it.
Exactly. I made it happen for them.
They did, absolutely. So, Colin, so what would you say to others that might want to get involved, and from another standpoint, that could to be part of this mission with this iconic lighthouse?
I think anyone, particularly locals, Texans, this is a huge part of the history of Texas. It was a fort, a protected state. So there's a legacy there, and anyone that can become part of the legacy, become part of the history and part of the future, why would you not want to be part of that? I mean, for me, it's so inspirational what you guys are doing, and that's why I want to get involved.
Thank you. Well, Colin, we're so grateful. We're so grateful to you. We're so grateful to Young Paints, and we can't wait for this day. And we're grateful for this partnership and being able to work together again. Just let a God blessing. So thank you. So I'll say 2024 is going to be a big fundraising year for us, as we're working on obtaining bids to refabricate the crown, the top of the lighthouse. So we're working on that. And I'll say that, we have so many circle friends that we're so blessed to have. But as we're looking for donations and painting, we're gonna, people that how they want to donate, to let you know that if you go to our website, www.bolivarpointlighthouse.org, you can join our circle of friends there. The Tuesday, November 28th, after Thanksgiving, is going to be Giving Tuesday. So when you're seeing that in the media, the news, please certainly think of the foundation. Everything, we're a 501c3 nonprofit. It all goes to the foundation. Our whole board, our whole team, we are all volunteers. So everything goes straight to restoring this lighthouse to get this project moving along and forward, and so that we can get it, sooner to the public. But we can't wait, with your support and help, to have this lighthouse painted. We can't wait for that day. It's going to be a huge day. So again, as you guys are being generous and enjoying our circle friends, absolutely any amount of money is appreciated, and any amount it makes a difference in our project. So with that, Colin, from the bottom of my heart, your generosity, your gratitude, we are so grateful. We can't wait to have this lighthouse painted. David, we can't thank you enough for all of your support and help. And with that, I'll say a happy Thanksgiving to all friends and family. If you're traveling, be super safe. We're so appreciative. We love you guys all, and we're looking forward to an exciting celebrating 151 years of this iconic beauty, and many more in the years to come. So thank you.
Tremendous. Thank you.
Thanks, Colin.